Alrighty, take a quick second here and get ready. I'm about to start our broadcast, finish up scenario 13. Um, as we left off, we had just gotten some reinforcements, and we were looking at really putting ourselves in a couple bad spots, but no deaths, so that is more than happy to play this out. And let's see. Go ahead and turn back the game audio. Turn the game back on. So, here we go. So the situation we were left with before is, let's see, Sherry is over here, and she almost got killed twice. But, you know, she hung in there. She's a strong girl. She doesn't afraid of anything. So she's at 4 now, and there's not too much left to do as far as cleanup on this side. Should just be able to take out this Lancer no problem. And then have probably just the one set of angels come in and clean up the mage here. So we'll move over because we want to give us a little more mobility next turn, I would guess. Yep, okay, so mage eats away with one. Bad RNG, I guess. You know, not a big deal. It doesn't slow us down. Sherry's not going anywhere, and the rest of her angels aren't going anywhere, so not a big problem. So take that, get that clean up. Sherry should now be out of danger, even at 4 health. Not a big problem because there's not really anything else there to do damage to her. We'll just have Erwin continue to move up. There shouldn't really be anything stopping him. He can probably end up taking a lot of ballista shot, but they're mostly going to get deflected. So just move up, keep everyone in range, and that should all go well. I think I want to do with Keith here is have him heal. Try primarily, okay, so I can get both Keith, Scott, and Lester, which is really all I need to get healed. His angels are fine. Pretty much everything else is going to be okay. So we'll do that, get that heal going. And if we push Keith a little bit, we should be able to get him to his next class, which would be nice. Keith's at 9, Sherry should be pretty close. Sherry's at just 8.5, not bad. What we will want to do here is make sure Lester can move as far as he can down here. So, Jessica blocking us with her troops. Maybe, yeah, okay. We're lucky enough that we can move our phalanx out in front if we need to. And again, their phalanx, they're not going to take any damage. Just these regular tier 1 lancers over here. You know, maybe if we're lucky, Jessica will give us an attack 1 on our phalanx, or a fireball to help soften them. I don't think either of those are really going to make or break the encounters there, but you know, it's always nice to have it. And the second option here is to try to get both Scott and Aaron in the heal 2 here, which again shouldn't be too hard since we have our ridiculous range above us. you could possibly even get Keith in on this if you space it just right. Yep. So we get pretty much everyone with this heal too, which is good. Aaron, again, going Swordman has not paid off at all for us. The bandits have been bad. Aaron himself has been okay. You know, the lack of defense kind of scares me, but the attack animation is really good, so his offense kind of takes over for that. The lack of anything better than a bandit as far as units go has also been a pretty big letdown. But we kind of knew that coming into it, so can't blame can't blame too much on Aaron himself. But luckily we do have Lester to pick up the slack as far as our second phalanx unit, and we also have Erwin to pick up whatever tier 2 unit we, with the exception of Dragoons / Royal Lancers, however that would work out in his case. I believe it would be Lancers, or Dragoons, not Lancers. Here we have Hein. Again, still waiting for a couple levels to get that better spells. Blast is good when you're trying to take down single captains, commanders. And I don't think we get Meteor until we get another class change, if we get Meteor at all. Which if we don't get Meteor, I'm going to be really sad. But, so, this is kind of like a sleeper level. And it's probably going to take a little bit to get past that mage class. So, let's see what we can do. Could alternatively move Lester down, as well as, or not, we could move Keith down with Lester, because the Angel should be able to pick off a lot of Lancers, and that would be able to push Keith into getting his next class change. So, the only one, we have Aaron left for his movement, and we can move Valkyrie out too. We'll probably move Valkyrie over here, just to, since this is impassable for most units. I think that's the safer bet, is moving over there. And if we move Aaron over here, since he does still have some magic, we have the ability to heal Sherry next turn, and that sneaks a little more experience in there. Gets her into a position where she can actually start moving around again. And we'll probably move Liana up here, because I believe Berserkers count as... okay, they count as soldier units. But either way, the Crusader should be able to take care of pretty much all of Balzer's units. And then Bernhardt's, we'll probably take Phalanx up there once we clean up everything on the bottom. Egberts, you know, we can just take whatever up there, really. Angels, probably Angels. But I think for now, this will be the end of our turn. And we'll see. Hopefully this turn around we don't have to deal with as much almost dying as we did last time. So again, Jessica cast attack on her own units, which are pretty underwhelming. Just kind of get a little snoozer through all of this. Since our enemies aren't really going to be a big problem. go ahead and, just kind of watch it play it out. Nothing too exciting is going to happen right now, really. It's just going to be a question of how the reinforcements move. And I guess the possibility of them going after Lester. I'm sure we're going to watch this amazing ballista attack as it does absolutely nothing again and again. I kind of wish I could use the fast forward feature, but it seems to be a little unstable. So shy away from that. It probably would take longer to deal with like all the crashes and nonsense that happens using the fast forward than it would to just simply play the game out. It's also a little nicer. I could also disable the actual animations for all the attacks, which would speed up the game a bit. It's nice to have them on. It gives you that chance to be afraid of someone, like Sherry taking attacks from Ballista. Okay, here we have reinforcements starting to move up. Not a big deal. None of them are actually really approaching Lester, so not much of a worry there. I think Lester could deal with one, possibly two units by himself. Oh, bandits. Bandits. Come on. Okay, we're good. They will survive. If they don't get shot at again, they might actually be at full health next turn, which means they could possibly even do some work against the ballista unit. That would be amazing. Okay, yeah, there's really no reason why I should ever take damage in that scenario. Oh, Valkyrie's getting shot at. She should be okay. Maybe take one or two. Not a big concern again. More than likely just going to use her for Fireball right now, as opposed to having her try to clean up units. So we will continue with having early move in. We'll see. Yeah, the terrain here is kind of slowing us down, and I think it has more to do with that crater left by the meteor. So we'll get meteored every turn, and it'll just keep us moving slowly. Which is kind of a letdown. It's going to take us probably another turn or two to get over here and clean these out. But, start having some fun down here. So it looks like everyone's at full health. So we'll go ahead, just start cleaning up what we can with our phalanx. And maybe trying to stall out the rest of the Lancers. Again, could have bought more, but oh well. We will make do with what we have. It shouldn't be too hard to keep them off of Jessica. And worst case, she'll just teleport out. Probably. Oh wow. Okay, that's no fun. But we'll probably have. I'm gonna say we have Keith swoop down here and help out too, just because we can push him to the next level, and we definitely have the movement to do so. So we'll aim for that for now. Have Keith move down here and have him help out. Maybe have him clean up that one unit over here. And then Maybe see what else you can do. I figure as long as I get Keith to probably like 2/3, the end of experience, or end of scenario experience, should probably push him over to that level 10. Yep. Should be pretty easy clean up down here. And let's see, Lester's at 5 already, so not really a reason to push him too hard at this point. So we don't have too much we can do right now as far as going after these units. But you know, we can just kind of blockade a little bit, make sure they don't get too close to Jessica. Again, I don't think there's really any benefit to keeping her around outside of like the story. You know, she's on our side and such, so we're supposed to be nice and good to her. I think putting one over here probably the better idea. I mean, we can put somebody over here too. I like closing up this side of the map. And so we have a chance of putting Lester here beside the enemy commander, which is a little bit of a gamble, to be honest. He shouldn't take too much damage if he does get engaged on. So let's do that. We'll see how she turns out. We'll start moving Nana up here. And she herself should be okay. I don't imagine she'll take too much damage from the ballista. And they might be more inclined to even go after the Crusaders, since they have a lower base stat. What we could do here is get that Valkyrie Fireball working, and that will let us that'll let Aaron take out a few more of these guys. So, try to get some working. Definitely want to get Aaron out of this swordman class. It has proved to be nothing more than useless. It's just been a pain the whole way around. So. Let's see what we can get at. I think the bandits are going to die next turn. Can't be 100% sure. A little surprised that Aaron didn't take a hit there, but I'm okay with him not taking that hit. Since both these L's are at 9, I think our bandits die, regardless of what we do. We'll try putting them here. See how that works out. They should be able to clear out this group. Hopefully they don't take too much damage. Okay. We'll take it. I guess we could also try to have Aaron heal next turn. But I still want to keep rallying up Sherry, because that's just way too much there. We'll probably... Let's see if we can't bait out some attacks here. Because I know they really... I think the AI always goes for the advantageous unit matchups, so they'll probably try to have the elves attack the angels, and I think we would be okay with that. And some of the ballista shots will probably go after the angels too. So what we have left is Scott over here. And I think sending Scott over to Egbert would be a good idea. So we'll start moving him that way. And looks like we'll be able to do that pretty easy. Hein. I think we're okay with moving Hein in too, just because I don't think there will be that much damage. And having Fireball in range is always a nice idea. So we'll take maybe a little gamble in moving Hein up here. Now let's just go all the way. Move Hein over here. And hope that we don't get too much damaged. If we do get all the ballista shots on Hein, that's probably game. However, I don't think that will be the case. We'll see here. And return. So Jessica actually helping out a little bit this time around, casting Fireball. She also seems to have a pretty good attack range on her Fireball, which is nice. So we move Crusaders up, Crusaders to Bowser, Phalanx to Bernhard, Egbert is giving attack to himself, big deal. Okay, and they're going after the Grenadier, which is good for us. For those who are interested, I do plan on possibly streaming 2 Magic the Gathering online drafts today. If I do, it will probably be 1 M12 draft and 1 Dark Ascension draft. Possibly a 3rd draft, depending on how the other 2 go. I definitely like to keep up, try to play a little bit of Magic the Gathering. Mainly play online. I haven't really played Paper Magic in a long time, and this is the scary part. Yep. So that's not good. So we will try that real quick. So, let's see, where are we at here? We have pretty much at the same point. So, we'll do that. I guess we run this again. And maybe we get a better outcome, maybe we get the same, maybe we get worse. Okay, so we get the same outcome here. And we just make sure this time that we keep Hein in the back here, since Hein is apparently too weak to go just about anywhere. Might as well throw out the extra Fireball. I guess that is the one good, solo counter the Ballista have, is they can take out enemy casters pretty easy. because they have the range and they have the attack to do so. And let's see, this time around, I think we stick to manually moving. Because Heinz just kind of sitting where we want to be. That's okay. We should have... I guess we don't. Just say we should have the movement to keep our Dragoon in front so we can keep our little squared formation. Okay. So now we are back to... Oh, Sherry hasn't done anything. Just do it the easy way. Rally up. Sherry defend. And move one guy over here. Okay, so there we go. That should put us back to pretty close to where we were. Except for Jessica this time apparently thinks she can take out Lancers by herself. Not sure what that's about. Unless maybe she's moving away from their attack range or something. I don't know. I don't try to guess what the NPC AI is doing too much. It generally tends to just be bad. Kind of have the same thing. It's kind of sleeping through the enemy turn. Maybe we'll see a little more action out of the Lancers at the bottom. I imagine not too much. And other news, I'll probably... Oh, what happened there? But, I'll probably be updating my Twitch TV page info to include a list of several other games that I will consider streaming after I finish this up. More than likely, I'll try to finish this light route playthrough, and then, depending on how things go, I will either try to just do an full independent run, and possibly just save at the split where we go. Okay. Oh, Jessica. But I'll probably just try to save at the split between where we go independent and where we go chaos, and set it up so I can actually branch there and just knock those two out real quick, just to see what they're like. I know both the independent and chaos paths are a bit harder, as you have a lot less commanders, and for some reason our bandits are doing a lot better against the elves than I thought they would. It's kind of amazing. I mean, they do have the 20% bonus for whatever reason, but it's still... I mean, I guess it's okay against the elves. I guess the real check here is going to be... Okay, ballistas don't do anything, so you have the chance to get Aaron even more experience here. I believe... Let's see. If our fireball hits from here, and it does, we'll do that, and then we'll have Valkyrie probably cast fireball as well, and that will let us move Aaron in, probably clean up 2 units, and then maybe have Sherry come over and help out with the rest. So, resolve that bit of the battle first. Was the ballista at 1? I see that wrong? Oh well. If it is, that should get taken out. If not, yep, it was. Okay. That's kind of cool. So here I think we have Aaron take out the elves, and then the bandits take out the ballista. Aaron shouldn't get hurt by elves. He takes them out clean, so we're good. Sneak our way to the next level with him. Actually, you know what? I think just to be on the safer side, we'll try this out. Bandit should be able to get in on the elves. Didn't have much problem deflecting the attacks before. Yeah, okay, so we get in, they do the damage. Good. Might as well heal Sherry here, since there's not too much of a need to do anything else. We can probably... let's see. I don't want to move her into Balzer quite yet. I don't think there's really a need to do that. So maybe we just have her hang out over here again. And now we move on to this little batch of everything going on down here. And since Jessica didn't cast its fireball, we're kind of left in a situation where there's a lot here, and there's a chance that we only we leave something at one. Which is just really bad RNG at this point, because we overwhelm them so much with attacks that it shouldn't really happen if something gets left at one. But in this case, we have Lister to clean up anything that gets left at one, and then we can have Keith or Lester move in, or Keith move in to clean up the next set of Lancers. Keep trying to remember all the actual unit names instead of what their kind of general unit type is. And that might be a level up there. Yep, okay. So level up there. Lester moving to 6. Which, I believe it may be a bug that, like, right now his command bonus is 14/14. I think that may actually be a small bug, where he gets a stronger command bonus this time, versus what his next class is. So pushing him, maybe not the best way to go about it. And so this is one. I'm okay not using Keith to engage right here, as I think he'd take at least a couple damage from the Lancers themselves. And seeing as how we've had some troubles with our flying commanders in recent history, I don't want to push too hard. So we'll just keep going after the Lancers at 10, even though that one got left at 1. It's not a big deal. And, okay, Jessica may fireball it, especially since there's 2 units now that are at very low. If that's the case, then I think that kind of sucks, because I don't think she joins us. But at the same time, oh well. I don't think we're hurting for experience right now, so to try to push with Keith to get that extra little bit, and probably end up leaving Jessica open to attack here, but again, not a huge deal from my perspective. I think we'll actually take out this guy too, just because. But, if Jessica does take some damage, I'm not going to complain too much. She'll probably just, you know, give her a little blah 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 and teleport out. She's not in our scenario objectives, so if something does happen to her and it does mess us up, it would kind of be a WPF moment, but it's something we can play through. And here, it's probably best to have Erwin take out the Lancers, but I think we're okay even having him not do that. So we'll just take out what we can of the Ballista. Shouldn't be a problem at all. And this, I guess, would open the way for Hind to actually start moving out. Somehow we leave one alive, a little disappointing. I guess that's how it works. A little misplay as far as fully utilizing all of our resources there. Oh well. Everyone's experience bar right now is like huge in comparison. But he's still, you know, he's still getting there. He's level 4.5 now, somewhere in that range. So he'll probably see level 5 by next scenario. And should help us out. His stats are just going to keep growing, so that'll be nice. Be good for us in the long run. Here, probably move into an even more awkward formation, just because it's really just about movement right now. I want to try to keep this at a reasonable turn count, but I have a feeling it's going to take a while to be resolved. So we're already on turn 6, and we still don't have anyone like up in this area. So 10 turns, maybe 12 turns. I would hope so. But we are done with this turn, it seems. Everyone has pretty much done what they need to do. Again, fine to keep Sherry there. Oh, this should be a fireball, which means she should pick up the kill on one unit. Not a big loss. She does stay kind of protected. I imagine we'll see the Lancers down there start to go after Jessica's infantry or soldiers. So Egbert's actually kind of helping us out here by just casting attack all the time. He's down to 20 MP, which means he doesn't have that many meteors to cast. See another meteor over here. Hopefully Scott doesn't take too much damage here. I would imagine not, though. Okay, so we see that fireball pays off for Jessica as her unit can't get killed by the enemy commander at more meteor. Oof. Takes Aaron down to the 6, I believe it was. Which is pretty rough for him. And now, we get to test our little theory about Erwin being strong enough to take out the Lancers by himself. Again, technically this should be a bad matchup, but I think statistically we just run over them, which happens to be the case. So that's good for us. I don't know if we can just run over the actual mage. We should do okay though, because we do have that magic defense bonus, and I believe that mage attack is still counting as magic, even inside the little battle animation. I guess here's another. Should we try it? Should we not? Our Grenadier, statistically, very good, but this is a bad matchup. I think we would be okay if we attacked. And probably, I think we'd be okay if we do this. We'll give it a try. Is that? Okay, so if this works out, we get our level up. Probably another +1/+1. If it doesn't work out, okay, works out relatively well for us. Like it. So even with the big unit type advantage, we still manage to completely blow them out because we have such a numbers advantage. Yep, only one magic. Okay. It's a little underwhelming for a level up. We can deal with it. Having Aaron at 6 should make this a little interesting. What I'm probably going to do here, do the fireball, probably have a heal 1, cast, and then have bandits take out the ballista, and then have Aaron to fight the mage. Let's see. So I don't think the bandits are durable enough to actually fight the mage. Whereas Aaron just has to not die to the mage to win. So bandit should win pretty clean here. So the question is, do we think Aaron at 9 works to fight the mage, or do we think we do a heal 2? I'm thinking heal 2 just because we're not too concerned about magic right now. Let's see if we move. Let's see if we can actually move Scott up to get in range of that heal 2. Which we can. So that would be helpful. It's, you know, it maybe moves him back 1 square from where we want him to be, but I will be okay with taking a slight ding in movement to get a better heal off. So we do this, we'll just barely miss the one unit down there. Pump Aaron back up to full, pump Scotta back up to full, get our healing experience, we're good to go. Okay. So, fingers crossed here, I think we should be fine. Yep, okay. so this helps out a good bit. So we're pretty much given level 8 at least this turn, or this scenario. If I fish another couple kills up for him, maybe 9, but I doubt that. We'll start working towards cleaning up everything in the bottom here, I guess. And there's not too much left down here. Try to give Keith more, since he still needs some experience. This is somewhere where I don't have a problem using him. And it looks like he wasn't really taking the damage anymore. We'll let that one go. What we can do here, just to better our chances of getting Keith to where we want him, let's go ahead and give him the attack one. Okay, these lancers were at 7 anyway, so it's not much of a problem. So I guess the big thing with pushing Keith here is to make sure he gets his change by the end of the scenario, meaning next scenario he'll get access to any new troops he might be able to hire. And we'll have him go after his commander too. This should work out fairly well. I don't think we have to worry too much. Yeah, okay, so it works. And that should put Keith in range. We'll probably let him heal once, just to like make 100% sure that's what we get. And then we'll start the race up to Egbert and Bowser, Bernhardt. And since we have pretty much everything cleaned out now, it should be safe to move up with 9. Should be it for the turn. Again, not really moving Sherry, and everyone else down here is pretty much where we want it to be. Oh, okay, that's probably something neat to notice too. If you notice, when we cast attack 1, we get a lowercase a, and I believe Egbert up there is casting attack 2, which means he gets an uppercase a. You know, just one of the little things. And could maybe have Scott come over there, start working on attacking up, but I think instead we'll just have him move over here, try to regroup a little bit, get everyone back into formation. So we'll have Scott now moving up on this side, take out Egbert, and possibly move into Bernhardt. We'll Liana over on the other side, moving up to take out all Bullzer's units. And then whatever we can really get after Bernhard at this point, I think, is the correct answer. I don't think there's too much. I don't think there's too much value in waiting for Lester to get up there. He's definitely at a comfortable position as far as all of the experience he has and his level and everything. So move there. Just go ahead and let Aaron heal himself up, I think. Yeah, everyone else should be okay, so. Just let him heal himself up, get a little more experience. The bandits probably can't do too much from this point on. Again, they'll either be running into Ballista or... I guess we could possibly have them come over here and fight some of Bullzer's units. Although they do have a pretty high defense bonus. And then... we'll go ahead and... I guess we could just let Keith chill here and heal for one turn. Those are taken care of. I guess this is the only situation to resolve. So I like moving this guy over here and then seeing how we work. If we leave this mage at 1 somehow, which we might very well do, I'm more than okay with having Hein cast a fireball here. Or even possibly a blast, or not a blast, but a magic arrow, which should net him the kill. Nope. Magic arrow is just out of range, so we go to fireball, and fireball should do the 1 damage, and that should push us to the next level, hopefully opening up another spell. Come on, spell. Okay, Blizzard. Pretty mediocre. I think we're okay doing just another heal here. And keeping this guy out in front. So that when we do start to move, they'll be in a position to make what we want formation-wise. All good on this front. Here, Sherry's moving. Get our bottom cleaned up. So, yep. Try to keep these next couple turns moving fast because I don't think there'll be too much as far as engagement. Jessica's moving somewhere by herself. Just let that one go. Now, We're really left with just the three of these guys. I do want to take out Egbert first, and then Bowser. Maybe do some damage to Bernhardt's moves. I believe he stays on the throne the whole time. That would be the most sensible thing. And I think Scott is actually a little behind as far as everyone else is concerned. Now, if you remember, Laird was a Highlander for quite a time, and he's kind of been shown to be a little weaker. So us having a Highlander is probably an indication that Scott is maybe just a little bit behind, since he's probably not realistically going to get his class change until the next scenario. Even if I were to feed him like everything that's still here, I think it would be difficult for him to pick up all the kills he needed. So continue to do some manual movements. Let's see, does Aaron have enough for another heal? He does. So heal. I think Valkyrie. Okay, Valkyrie's back to 10, never mind. So go ahead, heal it up. Maybe we get Sherry to move in the center too, just to kind of aggravate, maybe. I think, okay, so that's the max attack range for him. So if we move up there, we let them hopefully move to a defensive position. We'll just do these two to make sure. Do that. Everyone else is looking alright. Did we have boots on time? Okay, we did. So we'll probably maybe move time up to like here. Should give us fireball range. And Keith, we will have start moving up. Same with Lester. Lester's not going to make it too far, it seems. But Keith may be able to get into our relevant position. Let's see. Valkyrie can actually get in range to maybe start a little scuffle. And we will call that a turn. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. So one thing that would be kind of nice if left and right shoulder buttons actually tabbed you through all your commanders instead of just kind of not doing anything. Oh well. Oop. Meteor? Yeah, okay. So, everybody gets a meteor in this turn. That's okay. Just give somebody else an opportunity to heal. Not more meteor. And Egbert definitely has meteor as well. Yep. Doesn't want to let Valkyrie fight the Spectre. Oh, nope. Nope, still good attack too. Attack 2 against Scott. is kind of scary. Okay. Changed kind of scary into extremely scary. The angel should be okay. The only thing is here, Scott possibly can get attacked again. If that's the case, sad face? Sad face? Oh man. Okay. So I need to start playing better around Ballista, because this is like the 4th or 5th time that they've messed me up. So we'll do this real quick. Oh wow. So we are considerably behind from where we were because of this mistake. That is possible. No, we're turned back. Okay. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Almost did it again. Almost did it again. So we'll cheat a little bit this scenario just because we're probably 2.5 hours into this one, and I'm not okay with going back and replaying all of that just for this. So again, we see kind of the weakness of cavalry units, and we actually see the goodness of Ballista for once. So we'll have to remember, again, keep Scott back a little bit. Should really figure out what the exact range of that is. But for now, just let things play out. So that makes me want to kind of call it quits and play my magic drafts after this. We'll see, too, since I'll probably be playing Magic at full screen, it will require a different setup as far as broadcasting. So, probably be a little downtime between this and Magic broadcast, if you're interested, and if you're watching on YouTube. I'll try to make the Magic drafts post on the YouTube archives, but mainly I'll be playing them on stream. I'll probably post them to the YouTube archives just for like personal insight into what I could have done as far as draft picks and what I could have done as far as like play choices too. So that should be interesting. If I remember right, maybe we move Scott up like 1, because from here, I really wish we could just tell us what the list attack range was from there, but no such luck. So maybe we just move Scott back over here. I guess it's slightly worse positionally, but stands a much lower chance of being shot at from position. So do that. We can heal again. Probably could have maybe stretch that to heal something else, but again, not terribly concerned. Everything up here is going to be okay. So let's see, we have probably another here from Liana, and then just move. Or we can move her up and have Sherry just rally up. Yeah, we'll do that. Not too afraid of that. And since Liana doesn't really take damage from any of the magic, since she has a pretty high magic resist herself, I'm not concerned about her getting hit by another meteor. I think we kind of proved last time that nobody wants to pick a fight with Valkyrie. A little scary. Okay, we will try to move Hein up. Hopefully we don't run into the same situation where Hein gets shot by something and dies, like, right away. And... okay, we don't need the heal. Keith is pretty much a lock for his next level, so not too concerned about moving him up. But if he gets there, he gets there. We'll try to have to remember to save at some point. Maybe we can figure out where Jessica is heading. That's a little awkward. But I guess it makes sense, because it's going to hit everybody a little bit. But it does leave Bowser in a damaged terrain, which makes it a lot more awkward for him. So we have more meteors. This will probably freeze Liana a little bit, because she's going to have to heal. But it shouldn't be bad either way. We should still be able to take out some of these guys. And if we move Aaron up, that will allow him to maybe pick up a few more kills and secure that next level at the end of the scenario. Even though I think we have it pretty steadily here. The lack of a Phalanx unit here is going to be kind of worrisome. So maybe we'll just go straight for walls, or maybe we won't even mess around with everything else. It's hard to say right now. What we can say is moving up and attacking here, this should work out pretty easily for us. Again, Spectre should count as a disadvantage against Crusaders because they're monks, and that seems to be the way it worked out. So again, we kind of have the option here of feeding Sherry some of the Berserkers, trying to move Aaron into range to kill some of the Berserkers, having Valkyrie cast to kill Berserkers. I think we do like the Fireball here, just to maybe soften things up a little bit. So unless we move up, which we're kind of building a position that we can move up into, See, this should be okay for us. That worked out pretty well. But, this should let us... I think we stick with healing here, just to keep everyone, you know, touched up. And maybe we have Sherry fly over to help out against the ballista. And clean up some of the monks, not monks, some of the cavalry. So we do this, have Sherry move out. Again, this is going to be one of those, we need to stay out of range this turn, with the possibility of being in range next turn. And where does that leave us? I think we could attack here, but I want to test like the actual range. I think it's 5. If that's the case, we should be out of range. If it's 6, we'll be shot at. If it's 7, that will be really bad. But as far as I know, I think it is still 6. And should be able to move Erwin into a comfortable position to at least start soaking some of those the ballista shots too. And that'll give him another chance to get in there and start attacking next turn. And can probably move Keith up here. Like that's what I'm going to say tentatively is safe. So if you look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 is here. So yeah, we should be safe regardless. If it's 7, they're probably going to kill Sherry. If it's 6, you're okay. If it's 5, even better. One of these times we should actually hire Ballista and see how it goes. Again, Hein. Let's see where we sit. The Lizard is kind of an awkward thing to cast right now. So I think we just see if our fireball can clip some people here, which it can. So we'll do that. Maybe moving up 1 or 2 would be okay as well, but for now, just taking a few little shots. I'll step away for a second while this resolves. Alright, so turn 11. Bertman seems to be largely unscathed. Scott still alive. Aaron, Sherry both okay. So everybody seems to be doing alright. Bowser's now turtling up. Lester's still pretty much out of range. Jessica's doing whatever she's doing over there. I think now we start our attack. So we have the potential to clear out all of the ballista this turn, which is probably what we want to do. That way we can start to move hind up into range where we can get, you know, full fireballs. Even people at one. Not exactly what we want. I don't think we can fireball at that range. Oh, yes we can. Okay, we'll pass some experience at the high. Keep moving in. Do as much damage as we can to all these ballista. And then we can move Scott in. Not have to worry about him getting killed straight out. Maybe we even move Aaron in somewhere. But that's a little harder to justify. So Sherry's still at full. Sorry about that. So we'll do this. Move everyone in. Deal as much damage as we can to the ballista. Try another full clear here. Which is good for us. At this point, I don't think it's wise to have Erwin face off against the Royal Lancers. I think Egbert's attack bonus is just a little too strong for that. Maybe... Let's see, do we have a Protect? Yeah, okay, so we have Protect 1. I think that's worth casting. And we should be okay with Protect. It's still a chance we lose, but shouldn't be nearly as bad this time around. Start to move Scott in. That's okay. I think we're okay moving Keith. Kinda wanna move Keith here just to see if there's anything there. We'll do that. And there's nothing there, of course. And I like the idea of having the Angels attack here just to see what, if anything, they can do. And Royal Lancer is very strong attack-wise. So we do see that kind of play out. We do have, looks like 31 defense right now, which means Aaron should be able to put some hurt on if we can move him into position. Which it looks like we can. Ideally we want him to attack from here. since there would only be one follow-up attack on him. And if we look at our heal 2 range, we can cover heal 2 with just about everything, so I think we're okay with doing this as well. So we got 4 Lancers, and we think Aaron should be able to take that out. Oh, he's at 6 right now, so maybe we cast that heal 2 now. Okay, that makes things a little more interesting. I think softening him up with a fireball should leave him at 3, which should be okay for Aaron. I actually kind of want to try Aaron at 6 here against the 3, because I think he takes this. And he does nothing. Wow. That is not what I expected. I think that's pretty obvious it's not what I expected, but we still have our heal 2. I think... yeah, that's probably all we're going to get out of our heal 2 right now. I mean, we could, in theory, move it back, but then we leave that angel at risk, and I think Leona is okay where she is. Her at 9 is no big deal. I'd much rather have Sherry move in to a position where she's going to at least make sure one of her units gets a reinforce, and to have Aaron in a position where he probably doesn't die next turn. Probably being a very conditional probably. See, Buzzard doesn't seem to be too intent on attacking, which is kind of weird. I would think he would want to attack out, but it doesn't seem like that's the case so far. Let's see if we can get through this without Aaron dying. So the angels have been attacked, they'll get dropped down. Okay, they get dropped to 4, and only deal 1 damage. So if the enemy is smart here, instead of going after Aaron, it will go after one of these weakened angels. Probably the one on the other side that has 4. If they're really mean, they'll send a full Lancer, and they won't do either. Okay, so that's helpful for us. Earthquake. Okay, Earthquake is one of those weird spells. It's going to break some terrain, and it's going to do some damage. Okay, so it broke those 2 random tiles, and I'm not sure how much damage it actually did. And get another attack too. So Egbert not content to cast Meteor like everyone else. More intent to just roll over our Grenadier. Which probably was gonna happen. Wow. I'm surprised they traded that well. good for us. We'll only lose 1 unit here. Acceptable loss. So we can clean up Egbert next turn, probably. Probably leave it to Sherry to clean her up, to clean up Egbert. And I mean, maybe we can try leaving it to Scott. Again, it'd be nice to have Scott get that experience. So let's see. If that's the guy at 1, I'm okay with Scott moving out to there. He's probably gonna take a hit here and clean up the other guys. What can Hein do from there? Okay, we'll take the fireball. Fireball takes them down to 8. So it looks like we don't have too much in the way of attacks against this guy. We get 2 shots at it, really. And I suspect this will trade pretty evenly, maybe in their favor. So now the question is, I think heal here is pretty obvious to keep at least a chance of keeping that guy alive. So that means Erwin is probably going to be healing. And we could have Scott heal, or Keith heal as well. That should push him. Yeah, that won't push him to next level. However, I think this is good, because this heals everyone we need. Okay, so we do that. That heal looks better. Again, probably 1 heal away from our class change. Guaranteed at the end of the scenario. Oh, nope, here it is. So, class change. We have Dragon Lord, as opposed to Dragon Knight, and Knight Master. Dragon Lord lets us get Dragoons, and gives us Fireball. Knight Master gives us Dragoons and High Elves, and Attack 1. Bonus there is 11-8, which is a little better. I still kind of like keeping Keith as a flying unit, because again, we do want to get Sherry on the ground, and I'm okay with having at least 1 like solid, dedicated flyer, which would be Keith. The Dragon Lord doesn't appear to change anything drastically, so we'll do that, and it also gives us a second Dragoon. The High Elf I'm not too concerned about right now. So we go from Dragon Knight to Dragon Lord. And our Angels, a little better bonus. So nothing crazy. We have Egbert chilling up here. We could get in. So maybe that's the option. Is we get in. We can still get in with Sherry as well. So I think we move Aaron in over here. It looks like we didn't take too much damage from that earthquake. I think we're okay with having Leona move up here, which lets us actually start attacking. And it looks like Valkyrie didn't take any damage from the earthquake, possibly because she's a flying unit. And I think we take out the Spectre here, so Aaron can work against the Berserkers. Valkyrie should be, more than safe. Yep. So we do that. Move this guy over here. So everybody should be good on that side. Again, Lester, been a little slow. And how's this look? Got that guy at 3. I mean, we could, in theory, fight him a bit. But right now, I'm happier with having Sherry maybe tag Egbert. So we move Sherry over here, have her tag Egbert. Should be a decent exchange. Maybe a kill? Nope. Egbert has some kind of weird attack animation, so it trades in his favor a bit. Now we have the option of moving Erwin in, or having him heal again. Probably opting for the heal. Move another Angel into attack. Should be the kill. If it's not the kill, not a big deal. Yep, okay. So we get the kill here. It's a level up for Sherry. He flies away. A little disappointing he doesn't explode there. I guess in context of what's going on, it makes sense. He seems to play a pretty valuable role, plot-wise, so far. And it's going to be a pretty much ideal heal. Nothing else to really heal in that area. Keith is done for his turn. It's Sherry's bonus at 9-6 as opposed to the 16-9. So maybe Keith would fare a little better against the Royal Lancers. We can leave that for next turn. Lester moving, Jessica's hanging out, and everyone else should be okay. Aaron should be alright. Pending, like, he gets double meteored and then attacked. He should be good. Jessica, again, content to sit there and look pretty, I guess. Oh, and I should have a little quick note to show everyone. There is a, I guess, resurgence of the Langrisser series, which looks kind of interesting. But I'll spare the details for now. Maybe make it a little clip of its own. I haven't seen actual gameplay footage, but it's something I would be very interested in testing out, and possibly streaming in the future. So here we go. So Valkyrie still has enough magic. Cast some fireball. And we could even, I think, looking at having Leon cast a offensive spell is pushing a little bit here, because these guys are at 7, and I think we should be more than okay just having him attack, because they don't have... Alright, they have 26 defense, and even terrain, so fingers crossed this should be a clean attack, and we let one through. And it hits us. Aaron. So maybe we try to catch the bandit up a little bit here. And Lester will slowly flop his way up to being maybe relevant. And we'll move Keith out to here. Thought for a minute there we might have lost a Lagoon. Not the case. Move Sherry over here. Hey, sweet. Sure. Hopefully that's like an attack up. Movement raised, eh? So it sounds like there was something over here, and we got a movement up. Movement was 10. And there, okay, Dragon Knight. What's his movement? 10. So that may not have actually done anything. Oh well. Not too concerned. Toss out another heal over here, because we can. At this point, I guess I'm milking the scenario a bit. I guess just to kind of talk about random things I've seen that interest me. I have seen some of the beta footage from the Phantasy Star 2, or from Phantasy Star Online 2, and it looks really interesting. It looks a lot more combat oriented than a lot of the current MMOs, where you cast your, okay, this is my optimal spell, this does the most DPS, so I'm just going to sit here and cast this a whole bunch. Or like, this is my rotation, this is what makes me do the most damage. It kind of becomes like a combo system where you can launch enemies, and you can do weapon swaps, and you can do like cancels off those weapon swaps with jumping. So almost like a fighting game engine to a certain degree. And I believe that's kind of how it worked in previous versions of the Phantasy Star universe, as far as like their online installments. I know the original Phantasy Star Online was a lot more grindy, but that doesn't seem to be the case from what the beta has shown. Now keep in mind that the vast majority of the beta client right now is in Japanese. There is a patch out there to give you at least a partial English. I think all the quest dialogue and all of that stuff is still in Japanese, but like your character creation menu is English, and some of the interface is in English, which is a good indication that an English translation will be coming, which will mean like a European North America release, which is kind of what we want to see, or at least what I want to see. And now we are in this position again. More of the same here. Do as much damage as we can with Fireball, primarily focused against Blizzard, to let Aaron get some damage in here, get a heal off probably because Aaron's 6, so that would be heal 2. Maybe we have Keith start to fight it out a little bit here. We may have Heinen Fireball range. Yeah. I think we're okay without Fireball this turn. I'd rather have Heinen in position to actually do real damage for Fireball. And we can move Erwin over. Scott, I think, will be kind of a sideline player from now on. And we do have this Bandit over here. Go Bandit. He can't really attack anyway. So, I think we should be safe here, using Aaron to attack this guy who's at 1. If we can't get that much out of Aaron, maybe we were better off letting him die or something, I don't know. Okay. So Aaron, pulling his weight around here, moving up units at 1. Again, I don't think it's necessary to get a heal on Leona, so I'm okay with attacking with some of these angels and then getting the heal after that. Okay, and Keith's angels do a lot better job in this scenario just because they have the better command bonus, which is what we were hoping for. We'll start to move in, let him clean up. Maybe if we get one at like a low HP range, we can have Scott move in maybe, or Sherry. Otherwise, I think we'll just have him hang out on the side. Maybe rally up, catch a few heals, something like that. Catch everyone we want to here, which is good. We're getting close to a level up here, which is always nice. And we're okay with ending. Yeah, we're okay with ending here. Hopefully there were no previous misplays, like... Oh, Jessica's starting to move out. are saved. That almighty sorceress on our side. She'll do so much good. Not really. Turn 15, wow. We are slow playing this one. So we do this fireball, and then the fireball from Valkyrie. Should still have some magic left on Valkyrie. And then... yeah, magic... nope. Valkyrie is out of magic. What we could do here is test out Earthquake. I mean, I think we'll be okay without a heal here. And, let's see, these guys are at 8. So we have two choices. We either summon Valkyrie again, which we might just barely have enough magic. Yeah, we have enough magic for it. So we can summon Valkyrie again to Fireball, or we can Earthquake. I think Earthquake is actually relatively strong, but pretty unpredictable. But I want to try it, just to see. Both of those guys were at 8, so we'll see. Break even more tiles. And these guys are at 2 now, so Earthquake was pretty amazing. We can even have Aaron clean up both of these guys now. Awesome. So this shouldn't be a problem. And then the bandits cleaning up the other ones should be reasonable. I'm not going to say amazing, but I'm going to say reasonable. They'll probably trade off. Nope. Wow, they actually killed. Okay. Happy with that. So Aaron now sitting at 8. Going in on Bowser shouldn't be too bad. I would kind of like to continue cleaning up some of these Lancers if we can. And let's see. Oh, hi-oh. That's a little awkward. Cursed free software. Oh well. Can't complain too much. So we'll take out another... should be able to take out the other Lancer over here, and then start to move Scott in. And he'll be able to take out the remaining... yeah, I should be able to take out the Brigadier, no problem. And we even have the ability to, take a shot at this Lancer, which would be really nice. So again, this kind of maximizes our experience gain for the level, and should be able to take out Bowser next turn without much problem. We rally here, and then we get another heal here. So heals up just about everyone. Good with that. And Lester spent his whole time flopping along just to not really be needed in the end. So, move out with what we can. So as long as there's no horrible misplays, good to go next turn. I do kind of like the idea of throwing Valkyrie at Buzzer right now. So we'll try this, see what his attack is like, see how much damage we can get in. Apparently he has a Kamehameha, and it does a lot. Valkyrie down to 3, that's okay. He'll rally up to 4 next turn, and then maybe Aaron can kill him off after we clean up the remaining burn hearts units. Ooh, Jessica, content to stay where she is this turn. Is that another... Oh, that's a heal too. Oh, you cheating SOB. Now we're gonna have to summon another Valkyrie, and she might kill you. Oh, and he was gonna rally anyway. That's kind of funny. So he rallies because he didn't have any magic left. And, we don't care too much about that. That's kind of disappointing. So I think... Does Sherry have a chance of moving out? Yes, she does. So we'll move Lester's unit back here. We'll have one of Sherry's angels come out and attack this guy. Actually, how far can she move? She can even go after him. So I want to do that. Let's do that. We'll have Sherry fight here. And then maybe we have Lester heal her, something like that. So Sherry gets a little more experience. I'm content with moving Scott up to clean up these guys. He trades, but that's okay. We're not really looking to do much more. Then this is going to be the question. We can give them attack, or we can cast a fireball here. I think both kind of give the same result. So we'll do the fireball. It takes Buzzer down one, which means he can't, like, kill anybody straight out. Maybe we try something Freya, because Freya does have a slightly weaker attack, so that would give us a little better chance of having Buzzer not die. So Scott's good to clean up there. And now we switch our attention over to the Dark Master. Like I said, I think we're okay summoning... Oh, we can't summon Freya. Maybe we have one of these Crusaders go in there and fight and see how that works out. I think they would be okay. So we have two options here. Resummon Valkyrie and hope for another chance at like a Bowser at 1, which I think is the right scenario to try out. So we do that. I hope Bowser gets still down to 1. When that happens, we let Aaron clean up, and we'll go ahead and save here. It's our in-game. Again, we hope Valkyrie only gets... Okay, Valkyrie brings it back down to 1. So now we have... Let's see if the bandits can get in for 1. After they get Kamehameha. Bam! So there's 6 bandits, and they get in for 1, and Bowser explodes into little chunks of blood or something? That's kinda crazy. So we get rid of him. That should end the scenario. Oh, he actually dies. Oh, what? Okay. Twist of Fate. We fight a fake Bernhard? Okay, so I guess that was the better better ending. Okay, we've learned again, which, if I remember right, just gives us a second turn after we've finished our turn. On to the Cursed Island. A Chaos's glory all has